Hi, good morning. My name is Liam Sheehan. I work for probably the largest brand in Ireland, a company called Post. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you basically a little bit about Post, about where we're going, and talk to you about two new products. One which we've just introduced, and one that we'll be introducing later on this year. My background is working in retail and FMCG, and I've been lucky enough to work with a number of entrepreneurs during that time. And the one thing I always noted about them is that the successful ones always had very simple systems. And one in particular had a notion that they'd only enter into the market if you could answer three questions with yes. The first one, is the market large enough? The second one was, do you really understand the consumer dynamics, the consumer drives, and more importantly, what the current consumer pain points are? And the third one is, are you capable of meeting and fixing those pain points in a way that's sustainable and can't be replicated by your competition? In our current market, where it's really around cheaper, faster, better, and we struggle with how we fit into that environment because the more traditional postal companies have had some challenges in dealing with it. But deal with they have to, and moving forward, today's shoppers are heavily influenced by delivery and returns options. That's a fact of life. If we want to compete in that market, we have to find those pain points, and we have to solve those pain points in a way that our competition can't. We know how important it is. In MetaPack's own research, 45% of people abandoned the cart because they didn't like delivery options. 56% abandoned the cart because they found them too expensive. But brands like ours have an advantage. We're the only company in Ireland that can deliver to every address every single day, whether it's a gated community, in the city, or in offshore Ireland. We have the largest delivery network in the country. We have the largest retail network in the country, with 1,100 post offices and over 2,000 grocery franchises through PostPoint. And it's about how do we leverage that to our opportunity. The brand is also extremely strong in Ireland. It's one of the consistently top 5 brands. And with external research, our reputations agency run a rep track, and we're number 3 in the country, ahead of very major brands. CXI, who run the Consumer Experience Report, ran it this year. Again, we were number 3 in terms of it. So we have a huge connection to our staff with consumers. We have very high levels of trust, and the levels of consumer reaction to our brand and most of our services is very, very strong. Here's an insight for you. We did some research, and 77% of Irish consumers said they wanted stuff delivered to their home. The opposite of that is that 23% didn't. We did some research on it, and we looked, and we came up with a product which we launched last October called Address Pal. Basically, what it is, it's an address based in London, which people can send their goods to, and we deliver them to their local post office or grocery store for collection. In 3 months, we've had over 100,000 registrations. It's now, or if it was a customer, it would now be our second biggest customer. And more importantly, we have 98% repeat purchase. That's how you can create a competitive advantage, by using your network, by using the brand, and by using good consumer communications. A big issue for us is how do we replicate that going through. We're currently looking at the whole parcel delivery network, how we do it, how we serve our customers better. And we're going through a transition, and the transition will happen really quickly. Currently, we have looked upon ourselves as a mail company that delivers parcels. By the middle of the year, we'll have completely readdressed and re-engineered our network to be a parcel network that delivers some mail. It's by making those sort of fundamental paradigm shifts that you can actually deliver a real competitive advantage. It's by using our reach and our brand and our ability to deliver change quickly can make us a very powerful force in this market. And we are a powerful force already. Currently we have 40% of the parcel delivery market in Ireland. Our challenge is to get to 60%. In looking at our insights, we found a very interesting thing about returns. 49% of people don't shop with certain retailers because they don't like return options. 39% of people check the return options, and only 28% are happy with it. That says 72% of people would shop more online if people gave them better return options. We looked at this, and one of the most interesting insights was that we thought that this market was reasonably well served, but we had a focus group of our own staff, and one of the people in the office, she said, if the options are so good, why am I driving around with the same parcel return in the boot of the car for 3 weeks? At the end of this quarter, we're going to introduce Returns Pal. And it's kind of we started off with a what if. What if people could return the parcels from their own home? If they could organise a collection from either their home address, their friend's address, their neighbour's address, their business address. What about if they could do it, book it up to midnight and have it collected the following day? What about if it was the same price or better priced than the other options where you have to drop it into a retail outlet? And what we're looking to do is to create a competitive advantage through offering a much better return service to your customers. So we've made it mobile. You do all the ordering on your mobile phone. We've made it easy. You register once. You can order your collection up to midnight. It'll be collected the following day. You can leave it in a safe place. You can leave it with a neighbour. You can bring it to your office and we'll collect it. You don't need a printer. You don't need a label. We've taken all the hassle out of doing it. More importantly, we've made it quick. Once you've registered once, 3 clicks will complete the collection transaction. We'll collect it the following day when you want it, and we'll keep the customer informed of the transit of it back to the retailer. We believe that this is the best return service that's currently available outside there. It will replace everything else that's out there, and we believe that we'll get over 40% of the returns market within 6 months based on this. The future of our business is about understanding consumers better, understanding their requirements, and meeting those requirements in a way that can't be replicated. I think with things like Address Pal and Returns Pal and the other fundamental changes we're making to our network over the coming months, we're looking forward to talking to our customers with a whole new story. A better set of products that creates a competitive advantage for our retailers and allows them to service their customers better. Thank you.